Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Nanatsu no Taizai, chapter 252, Destiny. Um, and since we're doing Taizai right now, like, I just remembered that, like, the second season of the anime is going on, like, right now. And I still haven't watched a single episode, so I really need to get on that. Because I'm so hyped for the Ten Commandments in the anime. I'm so hyped to see that. Um, But yeah, let's get started with this chapter. We had basically all the sins. Oh yeah, we had the sins and the archangels and stigma form a pact together. Um, I don't like it at all, but like I was saying last chapter, that they basically have like the same objective at the end of the day. Um, so yeah, let's get into the chapter. Anyway, Father, do you remember when I climbed this tree back when I was a little girl? Yes, I was terrified to my very core back then. And I have expected something like that from Veronica, but I had never thought you'd get into such tomboyish antics. Well, the view seemed like it'd be so nice from up there. When I see you with your haircut like this, it feels as if we've gone back to the old times again. Back then, when you fell climbing up the tree to get me, I wanted to help you. That was the first time my powers manifested itself. But after that, when I saw that my right eye was different from other people's, rather different from my family's, I was shocked, and began hiding it with my hair. Even though I knew that neither you nor your sister would have hate me for something like that, I think I just didn't want to accept the possibility that I wasn't related by blood to all of you. So I like the little backstory, the reason why Elizabeth like hid or just had her hair like that for like the entirety of the manga, right? So that's cool little backstory on that. I still can't believe it myself. Rather, I don't want to believe it. Not the curse that the gods have placed down upon you and Meliodas, nor the short time that you have left. You two have only ever tried your best to live for the sake of those you love. So why has fate so mercilessly, so ruthlessly stricken you so? I cannot allow Sister Margaret to get wrapped up in that fate. I swear that I shall return her to you, Father. Yes, and you make sure to return along with her. After all, we are family. So, like, so I think it's really interesting. Yeah, he knows about the curse that's been put on both Meliodas and Elizabeth. So I don't know. I have so many so many questions. So he knows that like Elizabeth has been like reincarnated over and over and over again. Um, yeah, I don't know. Crazy. I don't know. I have like a couple like things like running in my mind, but yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Okay. So I'm sorry I was never much of a model daughter, Elizabeth, but please for just 2 more days let me be your daughter a little longer. Damn. And I also like that we're getting a little bit more between her dad and Elizabeth. You know, just having a moment together. I think is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm shocked you're back much sooner than I expected, but regardless, I'm glad that Gil and you are perfectly fine, Father. I don't know if I would say that. Is it true about Lady Margaret being possessed by one of the goddess clan? Yes, but as far as how we can return the princess back to normal is anyone's guess. Lady Veronica's probably plenty worried as is. On top of that, even Hendy's been starting to act strangely. Here we go again, man. Here we go again. It's always fucking something with Hendrickson or Dreyfus, man. I swear, always something. Um. So anyway, well, he was weird to begin with. Just kidding. But druids are devoted to the worship of their faith, so it is what it is. But I heard tons of holy knights on the battlefield had been saved by the goddesses. They are our saviors. Don't trust them too much. Good advice, man. Good advice. Among the highest ranked of the goddess clan are those with the power to brainwash others. What? This is information from Fraldrin. He and I share not just a body, but our memories as well. And as well as our feelings towards you, Greyamore. Which is why the fact that he stole the lives of so many people is something he knows that can never be forgiven. Even so, he still has his own morals and his feelings. for his brethren that were killed by the goddess clan are the same as ours. And don't misunderstand me though. It's not like I'm saying we should support the demon clan or anything. And that's where it gets a little murky. I really like this conversation because that's exactly like the conundrum, right? Like yeah, the demons are bad, but like to fucking exterminate them the way that the archangels want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, can we not find like some kind of balance for everyone to like live together, happily or something like that? I don't know. Um, that's like asking for like the Disney ending, you know what I mean? But like, it's just like I love how gray everything is. Like, it's not just black and white, you know what I mean? Like, the goddesses definitely have blood on their hands. Like, they're not, just white, you know what I mean? And then the demons have obviously have blood on their hands as well. But it's like, can we, like, would we really be okay with like just exterminating that entire clan? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I really like that. Okay. So now is the time that the true holy war shall begin, but fear not. We holy knights are now members of Stigma, which will be commanded by the four archangels. Lord Ryudasel, please address them. We have awakened from 3,000 years of slumber to see this holy war to its end. We will never, ever hand over Britannia to the demon clan. We four archangels shall without fail lead Stigma to victory. And it's interesting that they, like, Ryudasel keeps referring to, him and the other archangels that are there, like, currently as, like, we, the four archangels, even though there's only three archangels there, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he keeps saying we, the four archangels, but there's only three currently here. So, like, obviously we haven't seen the fourth one yet, but it makes me curious, like, is the fourth one hidden in plain sight? Like, has the fourth one just, like, always been there or something? I don't know. Because like it's a little weird to me. Why not just say like the three archangels? I don't know. Anyway, do you mind if I ask a question? Go ahead. You are the four archangels, right? Well, where is the other one? Damn it, dude. I swear to God, dude, I did not know he was gonna say that. And look at their faces. Holy shit, dude. That's a touchy subject, I guess. I'm sorry to intrude upon your pleasant chat, but we came to give our greetings and have a word with the goddess clan sympathizers. Interesting. I am Deathpierce, a holy knight of the Pleiades of the azure sky. Behind me are my fellow Wilo, Arden, and Deldry. It seems like most of the holy knights have decided to join forces with Stigma, but as for the rest of us, that is the last thing we'd ever do, and we want you to understand why. Deathpierce, how can you be so rude? Apologize immediately. Such a thoroughly pitiful man. It is fine, Hendrickson. Sir Deathpierce, in other words, what you want to say is you cannot trust us. Is that correct? Is it true that many of us here were saved by the four archangels? But Sir Denzel, he met such a tragic end through giving his body over to the goddess clan. That was the human who hosted the soul of Narabasta, wasn't it? I believe it was a blood relative of this vessel. It is regrettable. Is that all you have to say? Do the goddesses shed no blood nor tears? Oh wow. Ryudasel's actually crying. Interesting. We once sacrificed so many that we were unable to keep count, as if our bodies were burning up the feeling of parting with those precious to us. That feeling is something that does not discriminate human or goddesses. That is right. We are not gods. We are beings with blood and tears just like yourselves. If you could still not trust us, then I do not mind. But at the very least... Breath of Bless. What a warm, comforting light. What is this? I'm overflowing with power. It's coursing full through my body. Even if you are not our allies, let me bestow a gift to our good neighbors. It should prove useful should you encounter fights with any demons. Deathpierce, with this power. It seems I misunderstood the goddess clan. Let us take vengeance for the precious ones we've lost together. I don't like this, dude. I really don't like this at all. Um, the other one doesn't exist anymore. Huh? The answer to your question from earlier. The fourth archangel doesn't exist anymore. The fourth archangel's name was Mael. He was killed by the Ten Commandments. Huh? Mael. Lives of their brethren stolen, vengeance reborn. Now, the remnants for the death shall be told. Their hatred for the demon clan stems from the thread of fate woven from their comrade being killed. The one lurking behind it all is the Ten Commandments Esterosa. So yeah, now we understand the hatred between the clans now, which is pretty cool. But I want to ask you guys, like, do you guys think that was like a realistic like reaction for the three goddesses to have for that question? Like, they straight up gave Hendrickson like the death stare. You know what I mean? Like they were about to fucking murder Hendrickson for that question. Um, you know what? Now that I think about it, I guess it is kind of a realistic um reaction to that question. Because obviously it's like bringing back some pretty like terrible memories about their comrade dying. So like, okay, I guess it does make sense that they would be fucking pissed off about that. Um, sure, I don't know. I guess at first I was expecting like I don't know, them to have like a more somber look to them after that question. I guess I don't know, but after thinking about it, yeah, I think them having that angry face is the more realistic um, reaction, especially knowing that one of the demons from the Ten Commandments was the one to kill their comrades. Then yeah, I guess it's understandable. You know, they had the face that they had after that question. I think it's totally understandable now. Um, so yeah, I mean, pretty cool chapter overall. I like the kind of questions being raised up. I guess Dreyfus is really the only one who's still skeptical about the goddesses. Excluding the sins, because obviously the sins should be skeptical about them as well. But like everyone else seems to be like accepting of the goddesses, which it is not good. It's not good at all, man. Because at the end of the day, I feel like it's going to be like Stigma and the Holy Knights, and then you have the demons, and then probably the sins, like as like a third party, as like that's gonna be the Holy War. Even though the sins and the goddesses have a pact together, I feel like it's still gonna go to that three-way war at some point. So that was really cool to see those questions being asked. Like, yeah, like no, we shouldn't trust these people at all. Like we really shouldn't. So that was pretty cool. Seeing Elizabeth and her dad talk a little bit more was nice as well, just to get that a little bit like expanding that relationship, because I feel like we haven't really had too much time with them. And then learning about Mael a little bit as well. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the chapter. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I wonder if Mael, if somehow will come back. Like that's another thing. Like maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.